everyone, it's Miracle and welcome back to Mind of America. I'm so happy you guys decided to join me today. I'm actually a little bit peeved, just a little bit, because I made it pretty far in this whole makeup tutorial and then I realized it wasn't coming out the way I wanted to, so I'm starting all over, fam, because you guys mean that much to me. Yeah, you guys mean a lot to me, and I want to make sure that I give you some quality content. So if I'm going to do something crap, at least it needs to be all the way crap, you know? The truest form, okay? So in any case, I'm going to be doing an anime-inspired look. Back in middle school and high school, I used to be a serious anime fan, the epitome of an otaku. I grew out of that, but my love of the artistry as well as the culture that follows behind anime, I'm still like all for it. So in any case, I'm going to be showing you how I would do my makeup look. Starting off with getting rid of my eyebrows. I'm gonna be extra, okay? So I have this Elmer's washable school glue. It actually dried out. So I went on YouTube to see if I can find out a means how to rejuvenate it. All they said was add water, so I'm hoping that actually works. I'm gonna actually use a nice little spoolie. I just washed it and just brush my eyebrows up. And yeah, the reason why we're doing that is because we want to make the glue catch on and lay my eyebrows as flat as possible. So I'm just gonna lay this on thick and heavy. And then we're gonna wait for this to dry. Okay, and we're coming in for the second layer. It's not dried out completely, but I'm gonna reapply this to at least the front of my eyebrow. I put on at least 8 layers, at least. So I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be okay. If it's not okay, I tried, but I sure do know I got it too far on my eyelids and it's really sticky and I don't like it. So there we are. I'm gonna go ahead and take a wet rag and clean up this residue because I don't want any peel back to happen. So I'll be right back. Okay, my loves, so this is almost semi-dry. While I was away, I was thinking to myself, guys, if you want to add like the circle lenses or any sort of contacts or whatever the case may be, you want to do this before you do any of the makeup. You don't want any sort of dirt, oils, or any sort of foundation or anything to get in contact with the contact lens and then in turn put it in your eye, and it's gonna be very uncomfortable. So do all of that before you get started. As for me, the reason why I'm not putting any contact lenses in, even though this is an anime inspired look, is because, guys, anime characters have brown eyes too. I don't know what you guys thought this was. Not everybody has these blue eyes, green eyes, hazel eyes, gray eyes, brown, doodle brown, just like mine. So here we are. Because it's wet product, what I almost want to do is put on the concealer. I don't remember which step comes first. You know what, we're gonna figure it out together, okay? So I'm gonna take this Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer, tack it on pretty heavy on this, and then just pat, lift and come over, lift and come over, lift and come over. And I'm gonna just put the remaining product underneath my eyes here, just because I already have the product here. I'd rather just do that now. Just to brighten underneath my eye, my chin, get rid of any possible, you know, process of having any sort of shadows underneath my lip, you know, mustache status. Yeah, that should be alright. And then also the tip of my nose here. As you can see, you probably can see that some of the eyebrow is lifting. The reason being is the glue is water-based, the concealer is wet, so in turn that would mean that it's going to lift up. So you're going to want to quickly get some sort of powder and then pat that on in order to dry it out. I got the translucent powder all over my shirt, so we're just gonna, the harder you slap yourself, the more likely it's not gonna sink into the clothes. And it went away, so we're in business then. All right, so now for my foundation, I'm going to be using a combination of this Fenty Beauty foundation. I have it in this container as opposed to the original bottle because I'm clumsy and I dropped it on the floor and broke it into a billion pieces. And I'm gonna mix that with my favorite, the Nars Radiant Liquid Longwear foundation. And then I'm just gonna blend that out all over, just spread it. And then, yeah. You don't have to worry about the foundation getting on your lips because it's going to prove to be useful later. And then if you don't want to necessarily do this step, you can just wipe it off later if you really don't like it. It's not that serious. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put a different sort of concealer on top of my eyebrows here. It is the Covergirl, I'll put the name at the bottom of the screen because I don't know it offhand. I lost the bottle. Oh. So I covered up a little bit of the orangey tone, and then I'm gonna put more concealer on because who doesn't like a beat face? Okay, and there go my eyebrows. Going. So when you guys are doing this, make sure that you wait. As you can see here, I have some gapping. This is easily prevented if you just, you know, make sure that you cover over and do the enough layers of glue. So I'm gonna come in a little bit closer to you guys. If you guys see that I look like I'm struggling or if I look distressed when I'm fast forwarding, it's because I cleaned up my makeup drawer. I just messed it all up again, so I really should have waited until after I finished this video because now I don't know where anything is, so I've become rather very destructive. So I'm gonna make this so that the eyes look big and dewy. So I'm gonna use this cotton candy color here, and then mix it with this mocha, and then dust this on the upper portion of my eye, okay? We want to add some pigment back into my skin, being as it's so dark up here. Okay. And then I'm going to use the color Divinity and then dust that on the lower portion of my eye. This does not have to be neat. The whole point of this is just to give your eye some shape. Just so you guys know, this color palette, I don't know what it is, but the fallout keeps dusting into the air, and in turn I keep tasting it. It actually tastes sweet. I don't recommend you eating your eyeshadow, but it's pretty pleasant to taste. It's actually kind of disconcerting because I'm like, what you guys put in the sugar? Did you do this on purpose? I don't understand. And I'm going to use the color Dark Truffle and then Pelican Praline, and then just to create some depth back in, put the depth back in to my face there. And then lastly, I'm going to take this color Earl Grey and then come underneath here and then create some depth on my eye here, like a shadow. Almost like you're trying to make your eyes look like they're sunken in. Now I'm going to actually switch the palette that I'm using. I'm going to use this Icon by Absolute New York. I'm going to use this flathead brush and then use this color called Baby Blanc here, and then mix that with this shimmer color here, Glitz. Take these two colors and then draw under the lash line into the waterline of your eye. Piglet blusher. I ordered this on yesstyle.com. I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush, the same one that I used for that loose powder. I'm gonna put that on my cheeks, on my nose, and then I have that run up into the hairline because in anime, the embarrassment does not just stop in the center of your face. Guys, I hit a little bit of a roadblock. For whatever reason, the gel eyeliner is not coming on, and I strongly think that is also because of the glue. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna rectify this problem by, if I can find it, using the same flat brush from before, and then applying the color Crater and LBD from this eyeshadow, and then using this to create my eyebrows. Now, the fun part. I'm gonna add as much pink as possible. This is where you can look as youthful as you want. I'm going to use this big old badonky monkey brush again, and then just concentrate it into the pink here, and then drop it on the outer corner of my eye. Look how pretty. I'm gonna switch to the other end of this and then come in again with the color Cotton Candy and mix it with the Cashew Chew. And there we go. And then I'm gonna put a little bit more down here because I feel like it's not enough. You know what I should do, because I feel like this blush is not popping enough? I'm gonna take a little bit of the eyeshadow and then pat that over the existing blush there. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that. I'm going to also come in with the highlight now to just draw more attention to my upper cheekbones as well as the tip of my nose. Using that same brush, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Killawat highlight. I'm going to mix both of the two colors in here together to create the tone that I need, because I want it to be bright and warm at the same time. I'm gonna use this Dear Darling lip tint and the shade Watermelon, and then use your ring finger to just press it out. I'm gonna use this Pat McGrath lipstick in whatever color this is. I'll link the colors, and then do the outer portion of my lip. Put this lip gloss on, whatever this is. Oh, this is actually nice. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm gonna put these lashes on. And this is the final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please comment, share, like, subscribe, like Miracle, like with a K. Subscribe, hit that bell notification to receive further updates anytime that yo guys, I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. I actually really like this. I think you can do this every day. It's just gonna be loud, okay? So just keep that in mind, because I feel like if everybody could look how they look like on like Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that, you guys could look like this and just make a statement. But I really like this look. I hope you guys do too. And if you guys want to see me make myself or make a fool out of myself in the future, please be here. Hit that bell notification, guys. You know, slide up in my DMs on Instagram and be like, Miracle, you the realist, right? My Instagram is precarious_mind, and Snapchat is xmira.mirax, okay? In this case, my name will be Mira, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you. Okay, bye.